Good morning and welcome back, everyone, to Breakfast with Positivity. I'm your host, Kesha P, and I am so thrilled to spend this part of your morning with you. How are you doing this morning? Go ahead, take a second to pause and smile because you've made it here. Choosing to start your day with inspiration, that is something to definitely celebrate. This week, we've been focusing on healthy relationships and positivity. And today's episode, kindness is contagious. Hmm, let's repeat that. Kindness is contagious. Is so close to my heart. We're going to uncover how small acts of kindness can create a ripple effect of positivity, transforming not just your life, but your relationships with people around you, family, friends, coworkers, anyone that you can name. That's who we mean. Whether it's with a heartfelt compliment or a silent act of empathy. Kindness builds bridges in ways nothing else can. So stay with me. I promise to leave today's episode. I promise you'll leave with today's episode with tools to uplift yourself and the ones you love. Kindness is the universal language of love. It costs nothing but holds immeasurable value in building healthy and lasting relationships. When a kind gesture brightens someone else's day, you've created a moment that fosters deeper trust and connection. Have you ever thought about how one smile can spark a conversation? Or how listening without judgment can heal a heart? That's the power of kindness. But where do we begin? Start with something simple. Say thank you and truly mean it. Gratitude is kindness in action. When you express even the tiniest ounce of appreciation, it communicates to the other person that they are valued. For instance, imagine thanking a coworker for always bringing their positive energy to meetings. That's one sentence can make their day and deepen your bond. Empathy is another form of kindness that works wonders. This isn't just about putting yourself in someone else's shoes. It's about actively seeking to understand their feelings, even when you don't necessarily agree. Empathy shifts conversations from what can I say to what do they need to feel supported. Of course, showing appreciation isn't limited to words. Kindness thrives in action. Maybe it's lending a helping hand to your neighbor who's juggling groceries, or surprising a friend with their favorite coffee when they're having a rough day. Acts like these silently say, I see you and I care. One thing often overlooked is kindness is listening. Most people listen to respond, but not to understand. Try this instead. Practice mindful listening. The next time your best friend shares a story, don't interrupt. And avoid jumping in with advice unless asked. Simply validate their feelings. That sounds so challenging. I'm here for you. This makes others feel heard and valued. Kindness also means acknowledging the people we often take for granted. When was the last time you gave a sincere compliment to your partner for something they did well? Or acknowledge the things your parents quietly do for you? Taking just 5 seconds to recognize their contribution can positively impact them than you realize. At work, kindness fosters better teamwork and morale. Build bonds by offering to mentor a new hire or sharing positive feedback about a colleague's contribution. These gestures shift the workplace from a transactional environment to one filled with camaraderie and mutual respect. Now, what about the power of forgiveness? When you're kind enough to forgive, you're releasing bitterness. Forgiveness doesn't excuse wrong action. Let me repeat that. Forgiveness doesn't excuse wrong action. It merely says, I value peace and growth over resentment. Imagine the weight lifted from relationships when grudges dissolve into understanding. Consider the ripple effects of your kindness. Think about the last person who held the door for you or gave you an unexpected compliment. That energy often inspires you to do something nice for someone. By planting seeds of kindness, you encourage an endless cycle of positive change. Remember this: kindness isn't about grand gestures. It's about telling someone, it's about telling someone you know through a big or small action that their growth is worth your time, effort, and care. When you make kindness a daily habit, you're not just improving your relationships, you're becoming a beacon that inspires others to choose kindness too. Okay, it's affirmation time. Take a deep breath, breathe in, and now let's release it and breathe out. And repeat after me. Kindness flows effortlessly from me. I lift others with compassion and empathy. My relationships grow stronger with every kind of gesture. Take this with you. It's your superpower for today, and I know you're going to use it beautifully. Now let's turn our inspiration into action with today's kindness challenge. The first one is to give an unexpected compliment. Find someone in your life, a friend, partner, or even a stranger, and share an authentic compliment. It could be as simple as, "That color looks amazing on you," or "Your humor always makes my day." The second is to lend a hand. Keep your eyes open today for an opportunity to help someone, whether it's holding the door for a neighbor or helping a coworker meet a deadline. Seize that moment. The third is write a gratitude note. Think of someone you're grateful for, your sibling, your child, a mentor, and write them a short note. Even a text, even a text counts. Tell them how much they mean to you. Small steps like these compound into bigger shifts. Remember, kindness spreads like a ripple in water, touching lives far beyond what you can see. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Breakfast with Positivity. Thank you for joining me today as we uncover the contagious power of kindness. I hope you find a piece of inspiration to carry with you and share with others. Tomorrow, we'll be continuing our exploration of healthy relationships and positivity, with the focus on setting healthy boundaries while staying kind and compassionate. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Until then, go out there and sprinkle your kindness everywhere. From your morning coffee run to your family dinner, choose one moment to show someone how much they matter. I'm sending you all the love, joy, and light. Take care, and I'll see you bright and early for another positivity packed episode.